Hello, and welcome to my Pick 3 at a Glance family of first-time viewers. Alrighty, today we're going to be doing the strategy and predictions for January the 20th. Wow, 20th of January 2023. Here at Pick 3 at a Glance, we're the home of no tic-tac-toe, no date sums, no grids, no root sums, no flips. No multiple different 100 rundowns that they use to try to figure out how to hit the number the next day. The system's not set up like that. It's not set up for you to win, but for you to lose. If you took 1,000 numbers, you have 1,000 numbers. You got 365 days in the year. 365 days in the year. If you played a different number every day, 365 days out of that year, you still got 635 numbers you ain't gonna touch. You ain't gonna tic-tac-toe your way to. You ain't gonna date sum your way to. You ain't gonna grid your way to. You ain't gonna root sum your way to. You ain't gonna flip your way to. And you ain't gonna mirror your way to try to hit the numbers the next day. And you ain't gonna pick 3 at a glance your way to. And that's for all states that's anywhere in the world where they got 1,000 numbers. Nobody knows what's going on with those 635 numbers unless you have an actual system, a strategy that you can track all 1,000 numbers and know what they're doing at all times. Where you can track the front pair, the back pair, the single digits, and actually track all 1,000 numbers at a glance with 4 simple little strategies that you can track. And that's what Pick 3 at a Glance is all about. We track all 1,000 numbers. You'll never have to guess why you're playing a number. And we use the law of average to our advantage. And it's not set up to try to hit those numbers the next day. We work with actual facts with our numbers because we track in the actual 1,000 numbers. So you can see what all those 1,000 numbers are doing. Pick 3 is the only one that you can track all 1,000 numbers. You can't do it with Pick 4, Pick 5, Cash Pops, or none of that. But Pick 3 at a glance, we can track all 1,000 numbers. We can track the front pair, the back pair. We can track the single pairs. We can track where each one of those single digits are falling. And with Pick 3 at a glance, with 22 numbers that we do the 1-1 rundown on, we can track all 1,000 numbers. Okay? I'm state specific for St. Louis, Missouri. But I use this as an example that you can track anywhere in the United States using Pick 3 at a glance strategy. I come on Monday through Friday live, 7 p.m. Central Time to show you and explain to you how to use my system. So there's no running and no hiding. My system I explain to you in 30 minutes and anybody can have it. In 30 minutes I have you grown and on your own. And if you can't get it, you can call me personally and speak with me. And I'll work with you on it. Okay, because I'm serious about all of us everywhere in the United States becoming better players of Pick 3 and better winners. So here's what I have for St. Louis, Missouri evening draw. I specialize in evening draw. This strategy will work anywhere. You can do the same system on midday. You can do it on evening. You can do it in Texas with 4 different draws because the basic principles are the same. And if you're not tracking all 1,000 numbers, you don't have no earthly idea what you're doing with those 1,000 numbers, period. Because the numbers are not going to lie to you. So you have to actually track all the 1,000 numbers. I call it tic-tac-toe, the date sums, the grids, the flips, the multiple 100 rundowns, and the root sums. I call them the trees. Pick 3 at a glance because you can track everything about those 1,000 numbers. I call it the forest. You don't have to guess any number that you play because you will always know why you're playing that number if you're tracking every one of them numbers every day. And it takes you about 10 minutes to do it with Pick 3 at a glance. Okay? Or less once you get it down. Here in Missouri, All these numbers here are numbers that did not, by law average, did not fall last year. I know that by tracking. This system I came up with, I've been using it for 30 years. I know every aspect. I explained everything to you about this system in 30 minutes. And you have it and be gone. All right? In 30 minutes. And you don't have to spend as much money and lose as much money, because you always know why you're playing your numbers, and you won't play a lot of numbers because you know how to track your numbers. And when you miss a number, you'll know how you missed the number and how to find where that number fell off of those 22 columns that we do the 1-1 rundown on. And you have all 1,000 numbers at a glance to track the actual 1,000 numbers. Here, I know why I'm playing these numbers. There's 160, there's 076, there's 574. I'm playing these because they haven't felt exact in 16 years on Missouri evening draw. These are my everyday carries, and I haven't been playing them 16 years. Don't get that twisted. I found that out because in 2021, these numbers did not come in any of their 6-way combinations at all. So when I found that out through my tracking, I have a 2005 data all the way back to 2005. So I tracked it, and I realized that when I wanted to see the best way to play them, once I made them my daily carry, that this 160, this 076, and this 574 hadn't failed in 16 years and counting. So I carried them. I carried them last year. You see this stuff in red. This here, I hit it already. I hit it pretty good. I did hit all of these last year, but not in the combination way they came, and I hit them pretty good. Because I know why I'm playing these numbers, and I don't just jump off of these numbers and own these numbers. I know why I'm playing them. You will too, if you're tracking all your numbers in your own state. Okay, and never guessing. So, these are my everyday carries. Here, on these numbers here, they didn't fall last year, so by law average, these are the numbers I play. I know how to line them up to hit. These here, we already hit in January. This 456, this 704, and everything in red we've hit. We tracked the front pair and the back pair like I was telling you, all right? These numbers here, I lined up because they got like pairs. Like pairs are two numbers, like 6, 8. They got 6 8s. All three of them have 6 8s in them. 683, 682, 468. Then here with the 6 8, I have 468, 456, and 346 because it got the 4 and the 6 that's alike. And that's how I figured that the 456 would be one of the numbers that come out, and we hit it, the 456. Okay. Numbers don't lie. You're tracking the actual 1,000 numbers, and they're going to tell you what they're doing if you're tracking them. They can't tell you what they're doing if you ain't tracking them. Okay, now, here, this front pair and back pair. First of the year, by me tracking the front pair and knowing what was left, this 37, this 87, this 86, and 95. We hit the 28, and we hit the 80. We hit the 800 Missouri evening draw. So if you want to see what I'm saying, track it. You can go back and track and see we hit this Missouri, look up Missouri data, it came 800. This 28 came on first day, New Year's Day, as 284. This here came 407. Tracking, hit, okay? Numbers don't lie. You're tracking the actual data. The number's going to show you what they're doing if you're tracking them. Here is the doubles that came out. Here's the singles. The singles here that are out for the rest of the year to play that I carry. When I hit these here, I always know where I'm going to go pick up my numbers without guessing. I never have to guess another number. This 682, I'll still carry this 456 because it only hit just this year and didn't play any last year. The 346, the 783, this 018, this 907. This 468, this 579, this 682, this 359, this 683. and I'll still play this 704 because it didn't come out any last year. This here, this did come out last year, but they mirrored each other. By me actually tracking the numbers, by this being 576 and this mirror, it came out twice in January. I noticed that because, see this 5-7 front pair is part of my 574. So like I say, you track the front pair and the back pair. That's automatically. Once you get to tracking your actual numbers, you'll start realizing and memorizing what really works. You can see the whole forest and not the trees. This 076 and this 021 came out January of 2022. I was looking for it to come back. I didn't put it on my bucket list, but I was looking for it to come back. It has not came back yet. And it came twice. It came 576 like this, and I think it didn't come 021, I think it came 012. But I put it like this because they mirror each other. That's what made me notice it. You understand the mirrors. So it hasn't failed since January of 2022. This I picked up to carry along with these. I can do that because I know what my numbers are doing. I ain't guessing what my numbers are doing. And I'm carrying the both of them because they mirror each other and they ain't been out in a year. Working with the law average, I know why I'm playing them numbers. Okay? That's how you do it. Here, these doubles ain't been out. 5, 5, 6, 8, 8, 9, 8, 8, 0, 9, 9, 2, 2, 2, 5, 7, 7, 0, 3, 3, 8, 2, 3, 3, 7, 8, 8, 6, 0, 6, 400. I don't have to guess these numbers. I know they ain't been out by law average. I can play them. I take all the numbers from 2022 that ain't played, roll them over to 2023, and we'll roll them over to 2024. Because I'm going to have some numbers in 2023 to roll over to 2024. Never got to guess another number. Because I'm tracking the 1,000 numbers, and they ain't going to lie. They're going to let me know what they're doing while I'm tracking them from year to year. Because they're going to rotate from year to year. It takes 1,000 numbers. It takes on average for those 1,000 numbers to rotate out almost 3 years to their original position. You ain't never got to guess them. You're going to go from year to year with a number or idea of numbers you need to be playing, working with the law average. Here. Reason why I put these here and got mirror here, this 770 didn't come, this 225. They mirror each other. No guesswork. I don't have to wait and try to play the mirror and guess to play the mirror. If it ain't came out all year, by law average, one of these two more likely going to fall out. This 233, this 788. They mirror each other. But I wouldn't know this if I wasn't tracking the actual 1,000 numbers. So they can't lie to me, looking at the forest and not at the trees. Okay, same here. Now, the back pair. It's the only one left is the 24 on the back end. I know that from tracking. So I'm carrying that over. I carried that over into 2023. All right. Same here. There's 80, there's 37, there's 86, and there's 95, and there's 28. By law average, the 80 and the 28 came out. I didn't have to guess what number of front pair, back pair I was going to play. I would definitely, when I pick up, whenever I hit my numbers, I will probably pick up this 24 back pair, but I don't have to. These numbers ain't going nowhere. So you don't have to be in a rush to try to play all these numbers hit. You just pick your numbers that you want to play, like these numbers I lined up here. You can play these $3 straight box or 50-cent box, and then when you hit, you know where you're going to go pick your other numbers up. You don't have to guess. The numbers ain't going nowhere. You ain't got to be in no hurry to hit, but you need to know why you playing your numbers to hit them. Same here. This 468, this 5, this 456, and this 346. I had told players to play these 50-cent box, play all 6 of them 50-cent box. Then when they hit, they can pick up the other numbers. And they ain't going nowhere. You ain't got to be in no rush. The only thing you need to know is why you playing the number and have an idea why you playing your numbers. Then when you play, you need to know where you're going to get your next numbers from. The actual numbers. These are actual numbers. I didn't do a tic-tac-toe. I didn't do a day something. I didn't do a grid. I didn't do none of that to get these numbers. I just tracked them. Okay? And then here. Like I say, the front pair, the back pair. What I did with this 800, this 88, well, I'm sorry, this 80, this 37, this 86, and this 95, and this 28. I lined them up like this. I put the 37 on the front, and I did 0 to 9, all the way down. I put the 96 on the front, I did the 0 to 9, all the way down. I put the 95 on the front, the 0 to 9, all the way down, okay? Because the front pair of these numbers haven't failed. These numbers haven't failed like this. The 28, 0, all the way down to 9. The 80, 0, all the way down now. That's how we hit the 800, right here, that came out in Missouri. We hit the 248 that came out New Year's Day. That's how you track. Then the 024, the 24 on the back, 0 to 9. That's why I say they can. You ain't guessing where you playing your numbers and why you playing your numbers. These numbers ain't going nowhere. You ain't got to be in no hurry to hit. When you hit, you always know where you're going to go get your numbers. You ain't going nowhere. This game going to be here a long time. All right? Same here. 11 and 666. They mirror each other. They doubles that mirror each other. We call them doubles. If you got 3 numbers, got 2 like numbers in them, that's why we call them doubles. Triples, triples, all the numbers the same, like 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 0, 0, 0. All of them do it. That's what triples are. Ain't failed for 2 months. It falls since November of last year, and this one has been about 5 months on a 6-6 that ain't failed. Ain't failed. Law average, I roll that on over to 223. So when I hit, I always know if I'm going to pick up a double ain't failed last year that I know going to be carried over into the next year. Law average is going to rotate itself right on over into the next year. It ain't going to stop just because the year changed. These are the doubles I would be playing. I ain't going to say triples, but I'd play one. I do them just like I did this. I do 110, 112, 113, 114, 111, all the way down to 119. Same here, 660, all the way down to 119. Not to try to hit the next day, but to line up my numbers, to know why I'm playing my numbers. Because like I said, you got 1,000 numbers, you got 365 days in a year. If you play a different number every day, you still got 635 numbers. You will now, since you're tracking all the numbers, have an idea what's going on with those 635. You can track them all, but you can't play them all. Okay? For the whole year, you still can't play them all. It ain't but 365 days in a year. All right? That's the strategy. This is the forest that you work with. All right? Right here, same thing. 2-2 front. 2-2 back. Only fail in Missouri evening draws, specified Missouri evenings, okay? Only fail twice in the whole year. So quite naturally, what I'm doing, I'm carrying 222s. I hit the 888s for the same exact reason. The 888s hadn't failed. 8 back pair, just like this 224 back pair, because it was on here before, didn't fall. 8 back pair hadn't failed all year. 888s hadn't failed. And we only had 2 triples at the time that had failed. So I figured it had to be the 8s was going to be the next out the box, because I could strategize, I could see, because I'm tracking every aspect of those 1,000 numbers. And I could wait, because the numbers ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere. You can wait. You can wait till you hit, then you can pick up the actual 1,000 numbers that you want to play. One of them, okay? Because you know what's going on with them. So now I do have this on my list to carry. I'm putting 50 cents on the 2s on the front, 50 cents on the 2s on the back, and I'm playing 50 cents on the triple 2s. 50 cents on triple 2s, $300. Come straight like that. 50 cents on this front is $30, and this back is not $30. It is $30, 50 cents, and $30 on the back, and quite naturally, well, if it's $1, it'd be $60 for front and back. In Missouri, I know everybody's states are different, and $1 straight on 2s is $600. The numbers ain't going nowhere. That's why I say play them till they come make their money, y'all, because y'all can wait on the numbers when y'all know what's going on like this. You're going to know what's going on with all your numbers. So this is how I do it. And this here, if I know it's coming, So I ain't gonna really trip off of trying to play it every day like that. I'll just might play it 7 days. We can play 14 days of draw. I'll just play this 150 for 14 days and just put that away and just lock it in and not worry about it. Because it's 150 a day, and I'll just play it, get it out my way. So and that's the same way I do here. Like here, all these pairs that ain't filled, if I think that pair is coming, I'll play it. Sometimes I'll just play a dollar on the back pair for 14 draws, just put it away. I know it's gonna come, and then when I get a little more extra money, I might put some more on it. But when it comes, sometimes I'll play it $3 on the back end. Law average. Same way here. Numbers ain't going nowhere, and they ain't gonna lie if you're tracking all of them. Okay, but yeah, I'm definitely playing this here, these twos. And the way I really do triples is I only really play triples, and I'm not a real triple player. The reason being, you're only gonna get 3 triples out of a year on any draw, midday, evening, on average. You're gonna have your odd years, like everything's odd, but on average, you're only gonna get 3 out of a year. 2021 on evening, we only had 2. This year we had exactly 3. 2021, it was the 0s and the 2s. I know that because I be tracking. This year, it was the 3s, the 9s, and the 8s. I caught the 8s from tracking. But I didn't play all them triples. You want to play triples every day, you're going to burn all your money up. And for the whole year, only 3 of them might come out. I wait till the end of the year around November and December. If a triple ain't filled, if I'm playing midday or evening, ain't filled all the way up to that November or December, then I might play triples. But I'm really not a triple player. It's just too hard to catch them. Unless I see, like I seen this year, where the 8-8 back pair hadn't filled and the triple 8s hadn't filled. Okay? And that's how I do it. Now, for those, when I explain mirrors here, I'll explain to you simply what mirrors is. And it's the only thing you're going to have to remember with Pick 3 at a glance is how to use the mirrors. You ain't got to remember no if you use tic-tac-toe or whatever you use it, and it's working for you, it's working for you. That's all I'm going to say. But I don't know nothing going to work for you better than looking at that 1,000 numbers at one time, know what they're doing. I just don't know it. You have to show it to me. All right? Now, the way the mirrors work, and it's the only one you're going to need to know and understand when you do the 1-1 rundown in all those columns and understand and knowing these numbers. If I say play a mirror, if you follow me, I'm going to be here Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Central Time. If you want to know what a mirror is of these numbers, like I showed this 770 and this 225, how to understand the mirrors, or this 233 and the 788, when I say mirror or opposite number, and that's the only way I'm going to talk to you about it because that's the only way you need to know. All it is that they're opposite of each other. All right? They mirror each other. They're have the same value or whatever you want to say on that. But they just really numbers that opposite each other. Like a 0, well, same as. I'm going to use same as. That's the name I want to come up. A 0 is same as a 5. A 5 is same as a 0. A 1 is same as a 6. A 6 is same as a 1. A 2 is same as a 7. A 7 is the same as a 2. A 3 is same as a 8. A 8 is same as a 3. A 4 is same as a 9. A 9 is same as a 4. That's because taking the 1,000 numbers and cutting them half of the 1,000 numbers, you got your top numbers and you got your bottom numbers. You got your top numbers and you got your bottom numbers. For example, triple zeros is the same as triple fives. Same as triple fives. Okay? Triple ones is the same as triple sixes. Triple twos, the same as triple sevens. Triple threes are the same as triple eights. Triple fours is the same as triple nines. Just that they call that mirror or changing the number, opposite numbers. So let's take, for example, you go from triple zeros to 499, the numbers in between, that's your top numbers. 500 to 999, that's your bottom half of your 1,000 numbers. Okay. I'm saying again. Triple zeros to 499, top half of the 1,000 numbers. 500 to 999, bottom half of the 1,000 numbers. All right? So if I was playing 0, 1, 2 in any of its combinations, because it can come 6 different ways, or 5, 6, 7 in any of its combinations, because it can come 6 different ways. The lottery I played 0, 1, 2, and the lottery played 5, 6, 7. They just played the bottom number that is same as the 0, 1, 2. If I played the 7, 8, 9, and the lottery played 2, 3, 4, they just played the top number that is the same as the 7, 8, 9. That's it in a nutshell. That's it in a nutshell. All right? Same as. A 0 is the same as a 5, 5 same as a 0. 1 is same as a 6, a 6 same as a 1. 2 same as a 7, 7 same as a 2. 3 same as a 8, 8 same as a 3. 4 same as a 9, 9 same as a 4. All right. Okay? So like I said, tic-tac-toe, date sum, the grid, the flips, the root sum, and the multiple 100 rundowns that they have out there are the trees. Reason being, on the multiple 100 rundowns that they have out there, all right, they can make a rundown out of all those 99 numbers except for triple zeros. They can make a rundown out of 317. They can make a rundown out of 646. They can make a rundown out of 123. They can make I have done them all. They can make a rundown out of any number they want to. They can make a rundown out of everything but triple zeros. And well, you can have a rundown out of triple zeros, but all you're gonna get is triple zeros, triple ones, triple twos, triple threes, triple fours, triple fives, triple six, triple seven, triple eight, triple nines. That's a rundown, but you can't tell what to play off of them. But they can make a trip off of any of those 999. A rundown off of any of those 999 numbers. Period. Like they say, period. Okay? You got your tic-tac-toe, your date sums, your grids, your flips, your multiple 100 rundowns, your root sums. They're the trees. Or would you want to be looking at the fours and looking at the numbers so they can't lie to you? All right, now like I'm going to say this again. If it's working for you, it's working for you. But I don't know nothing works better for me than looking at the whole 1,000 numbers and knowing how to track them and knowing why I'm playing that number and waiting on my numbers and knowing these numbers ain't going to go nowhere. And you can catch them if you know why you playing them. All right, family and new viewers. Appreciate you. Play them till they come. Make that money, y'all. Peace and love. God bless.